Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped, back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving into PKA level 100 plus against the CP0 with my first team that I've put together, utilizing Uta and Dofi Sugar as a friend captain. We don't have any of the new batch on this particular team, but we are utilizing a friend captain of the newest legend. It's going to give us quite a few drops. Krooby works great for this particular fight, which is actually really nice to see. He gives us an extra drop, and then we're actually getting an extra 3 drops with our friend captain. So that was the team. Those are the supports. Let's dive on in. Now, I am working on a way to make this team just a little bit faster. Unfortunately, it is a stall team. You do need to stall in the first couple turns, so that way you can build up the super swap of Koala and Robin, as well as work on the special charges of Robin, Koala, Shiroshi, Mantray V2, and the Nami unit. Like I said, I am working on making this more of a no-stall team. I think utilizing the 5+ Whitebeard is definitely a play. Even though he's not getting boosted underneath Doflamingo and Sugar, I still think that he could work because he is getting buffed as the striker form of Uta. And then utilizing something to replace Shiroshi Mantray for the burn, and then try and find a way to get end of turn damage with the Nami replacement should work pretty nicely. But Nami's here, she does damage to ourselves, so that way we can get around the stun on stage 4. She can use the Enel support too, which is great for the final stage. That gives you end of turn damage to get around the resilience. However, if you don't have the Enel, but you do have support Mihawk, you can actually use support Mihawk on Robin and Koala. As for the other two units, like I said, Kobe's great because he takes care of stage 3, gets around the bind and the despair, as well as Shiroshi Mantray being really nice to the final stage, can actually get around the burn mechanic, give us a chain boost, do all that fun stuff there. So the team actually works very nicely. It has a lot of damage in it too. Dofi and Sugar kind of take care of the final stage by themselves. Like, you just have to take care of burn, and then obviously just bring like an attack and an orb booster. But Uta as your captain is like perfect for this particular comp. If you guys have Uta, she is just absolutely phenomenal for taking this down, because not only does she give you an attack and an orb boost over multiple stages, she actually removes paralysis and special reverse. And that starts on stage 3 when you get blinded on your right hand column, despaired on your captains for 5 turns apiece, as well as 1 turn of special reverse. Now, Uta's going to avoid that special reverse. It works really nicely, but Kobe can also give you special reverse too. He gives you 1 turn of cooldown, which is really nice. Plus, he's boosted, so his special is going to be ready to go. You get empty orbs here. Your bottom row gets a super orb block of a good barrier. Your middle row gets perfect, and your top row is free to go. Utilizing the switchability of Dofi and Sugar here is just an easy kill. Just make sure you get rid of that sort of super orb block. It does mean you have to like time your taps, use a ship that doesn't exactly make it easy to hit certain perfects and whatnot, but it's pretty easy to get rid of that barrier. On stage 4, you come up against Lucci and 3 lackeys. Now, this stage is actually very annoying, mainly because they designed it to get overkill damage with Dofi and Sugar. The problem here is they all have barriers for 2 turns, and this is why I think Whitebeard's going to work really nicely, because you get stunned on your captains, and there's 2 turns of barriers. So Whitebeard's going to cut your HP. For us, we're using Nami, and then removing the barriers with Whitebeard, we're using Robin and Koala. Those barriers are actually so ridiculous. They have a lot of HP on those barriers, and I have tried some stuff with trying to like go through the barriers with another team, and it definitely works, but it takes a lot of power because there's an intimidation here where you can't use attack boost. So very annoying stuff. However, we have an orb boost, we have a color affinity buff, we remove the barriers. We have a chain lock thanks to Nami as well, which is really nice. And then we have the super class thanks to Uta. You want to use the Uta special here, primarily because you want her to proc on the next turn, and that way you're actually going to get a little bit more damage with the plus buff as well. Uta making everyone super cerebral is really nice, because that just means you get more damage. As you guys can see here, we get a lot of damage output. We want a lot of overkill damage here, so that way when Dofi and Sugar go on the final stage, they're going to kill out the back 2 mobs. And the back 2 mobs put up 20 turns of damage null over 2 million, I think it is. I think it's 2 million. Off the top of my head, it's around 2 million. But when you kill the units in the back, they actually remove that by all the turns. It's 99 turns after level 100. Sorry, it was 20 turns, but it goes up to 99. But if you kill the back units, it does go away. So just be mindful of that. So as you can see there, there's 5 turns of resilience and a barrier. So Dofi and Sugar are great because they kill the back units. As long as you have enough overkill damage, you can remove the barrier, and then we're going to use Shiroshi Mantray to get around the burn. As I mentioned, Dofi Sugar, they kind of cover everything here. You do just need a way to get around the resilience, and the best way to do that is to bring either a support that does end of turn damage and remove the barrier. I have been getting cucked there. Or bringing someone that can actually get around that. But that's the first team I put together. It actually works really, really nicely. Obviously, Uta makes it very, very simple. I'm going to do some stuff, trying to turn it into more of a no-stally team, which I'll try again tomorrow because I have been wasting stuff on my Gear 5 runs. I am going to try and put out a Gear 5 team. I do think I have one that works. Again, I kept getting cucked with the whole barrier end of turn damage situation. And my own spoon tactics while I'm trying to play it work, but look, it is what it is. But for now, this team will actually get it done. I'm sure there'll be a lot of other teams out there as well, because this PKA, it doesn't seem as bad as some of the last ones. But if you enjoyed the video, belt the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later!